Hello everyone, this is Ian from Stars Football Cards and More. Today, I'm finally on spring break, so I decided let's make a PC update video. I am currently in the process of removing all the stuff from my room so I can get new carpeting, so I'm in a bit of a unorthodox setup, but I wanted to showcase an update for my Latias and Latios, both English and Japanese master sets, since I have not made a video about these since last May, and it is currently March 16th. So it has been about 10 months, so I figured I should probably do an update video. I had these in a binder when I did the last video. I took them out and just showed the cards individually, but this time I wanted to keep them shown in the binder because I feel like it would be a lot easier because I have all my placeholders in there that show off what I still need for the master sets. But yeah, so anyways, starting with the English Latios cards, we have the first one is the Topps Pokemon Advanced, and then I have the EX Dragon, the Nintendo Black Star promos, the EX Trainer Kit, and the Delta Species, the regular. I do not have the reverse holo. And then we have the Holland Phantoms, that one is the reverse holo, and then the Theme Deck exclusive. You can see it kind of has that hollow pattern on it. That was from the Fire Mist theme deck. And then I also have the EX Dragon Frontiers, and then the Great Encounters, the Pokemon Pop series, the regular one, not the holo. I do not have the holo. And then I have both versions of the Heart Gold Soul Silver promo, both the Cosmos holo and the Cracked Ice holo. And then the Dragon Vault, I do not have the Blister promo. I have the World Championships deck from 2014. And then the X and Y Trainer Kit, both the regular and the holo. And then I also have the XY promos from, I want to say it was the Pikachu EX Legendary Kit. I don't remember the exact name of it, but I'm pretty sure it was the Pikachu EX something. Then the Sun and Moon promo, and then the other Sun and Moon promo. Another thing that I did, I changed the order of these to where it is now in order of when the card was released. So despite both of these being from the Sun and Moon promos, I have them separate on there now because this one was released after Celestial Storm with the Prism Star. Anyways, other than that, we have the two from Unified Minds, the regular and the reverse. I have the Fusion Strike pre-release, the Fusion Strike from the regular set, the reverse holo, and the prize pack. And then the Crown Zenith Galarian Gallery. I have both of the Temporal Forces, both the regular and reverse. And then the, the Scarlet and Violet promo. And then Surging Sparks, the regular, the full art, and then the SIR in a PSA 9. Still my favorite art, easily my favorite art. And then I have the Prize Pack Series 7. And then these are new cards that have come out since that last video. We have all three cards from Mega Evolution, the regular, or the double rare, the full art, and the SIR. And then the Mega Evolutions promo, the Surging Sparks stamp from the Lugia EX and Latios EX special collection. And then this one I do not have yet. This was only released, I believe, in Southeast Asia. And then there's also a jumbo version of this card that is an EU exclusive. And then other than that, I also have the Lenticular promo from the Mega Latios EX box. And then now we have the Japanese Latios cards, starting with the ADV McDonald's promo. This one, I believe, was from the starter Bowmander deck. And then I have the first edition, but I do not have the unlimited. You see these ones I have a lot less of. I have the Dawn Dash, the first edition, but not the unlimited. I have the Dragon Selection, and then I have both of the first editions for the Thunder Knuckle cards. I do not have either of the Unlimiteds for those, but I absolutely love the full art with it. It's really hard to pop in the light just right, but if you can get it just right, it is an absolutely gorgeous card. And then we have GG and Fusion Arts. And then these are V-Star Universe. This one is a reverse holo. It's a little bit hard to catch in the light. It's actually pretty hard. There we go. Beautiful reverse holo there. Got that. And then have the V-Star Universe art rare. And then this one was the, what was that? It was the Future Miradon EX starter deck, yeah. And then Paradise Dragona regular, or a double rare, secret rare. And then I have the special art rare, that one in a PSA 10. Once again, absolutely gorgeous art. And I also forgot to mention I have the SP promo, the jumbo card from the Latias Jumbo collection. And then I have all 3 cards from Mega Symphonia, the double rare, the secret rare, and the SAR. And then I also have the double rare from Mega Dream EX, and then all 3 cards from the Starter Deck 100 Battle Collection. I do not have the MP promo yet. And then I just have some random pack art that features Latias and Latios on them. And then the only tag team that I have is the regular one from English. I do not have any of the tag bolt cards yet. I'm hoping I might pick one of them up. Hopefully pick up one of the Japanese cards at Grove City Card Fest upcoming next weekend at Central Crossing High School. Not sponsored by them. I've been to every show so far. It's genuinely a great show. If you're in the area of Central Ohio-ish, or if you're even like in Cincinnati or Cleveland, it's only like around 2-hour drive or so. Then for English Latios cards, same thing, starting with the Topps Pokemon Advanced. I do not have the foil parallels. Those are very, very expensive. The Black Star promos, the EX Trainer Kit, and Delta Species regular, not the reverse holo. And then this one, I have the Holland Phantoms. This is the regular one. This is not the theme deck. I do not have the holo from the theme deck for Latios. And then EX Dragon Frontiers. I do have both the regular and reverse holo for for Great Encounters. And then I'd have both the regular and holo version of the Pop series. And then same thing as Latias, I have both the Cosmos and Cracked Ice holos for the Heart Gold Soul Silver promos. I have both versions of Dragon Vault, both the regular and the blister stamp. I do not have either of the Plasma Freeze cards. I have both of the XY Trainer Kit cards. And then I have all of the cards from Roaring Skies, the regular, the Mega, both the regular and reverse holo of the Spirit Link, which, yes, I do count those. I have the full art and the Mega full art. And then XY promo, XY promo, XY promo. The Shining Legends, I have the regular holo, but I do not have the reverse. And then we have the Sun and Moon promo, Celestial Storm, Sun and Moon promo. And then Unified Minds full art. I do not have the Rainbow Rare. And I do not have the World Championship version of this either. And then Fusion Strike Reverse, Fusion Strike, but it's the Prize Pack Series 2. And then I have all 3 versions of the Paradox Rift, even including the Cosmos Holo that was only in the blister packs. Or it was like two pack enhanced blisters, sorry. And then Surging Sparks Reverse, Surging Sparks Illustration Rare. I somehow still do not have the base version of Latios in Mega Evolution, but I do have the reverse holo. And then, of course, the Japanese Latios cards. I have the ADV promo. This is one I recently picked up, the Holland Research Tower, first edition holo. I have the 10th movie promo. I have both versions of Moonlit Pursuit, both the first and the unlimited. I have Dragon Selection. I have the double rare, or the ultra rare from Spiral Force, but I do not have the secret rare. Then these ones, they only have first editions. They don't have an unlimited edition. And then Emerald Break, I have the unlimited of the regular EX and the first edition of the Soul Link. And then these are funny because there's 3 versions that have the same art. There's the original one from Shining Legends, which I don't have. And there's 2 deck cards. There is the Solgaleo and Lunala GX deck, and then the Psychic Mewtwo GX deck. The only difference on those is the number. The Solgaleo and Lunala deck has 002 of 21, and the Psychic Mewtwo is number 44 of 131. And then after that, have the Miracle Twin. I only have the double rare. I don't have either of the full arts. Then I have the Fusion Arts, V-Star Universe, Ancient Roar, Paradise Dragona Art Rare, then the Mega Symphonia, and then both versions of the Starter Deck 100 Battle Collection. And that is it. I just wanted to record a quick little video for an update on my master sets, since it has been quite a long time since I've actually made any PC update videos. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.